loot by ranks works. First thing that I'll show is the options frame. You get to it by typing LBR options. Okay, this will show you the options for the add-on. So the first thing that you'll notice on the left, each rank in the guild has a different minimum role and maximum role value. This is what gives the advantage to individual ranks. It can be set to any number for each of the ranks. It can be the same for several. And this determines how big the advantage of having a higher rank is. On the right, you have a major and minor upgrade role and off-spec role. And again, this is what the raider themselves, what they decide whether something is a major or a minor upgrade for them. And it will adjust the value of their role like that. Again, it can be set to 0, it can be set to anything, so we don't have to pay attention to what they think, but we can give them some freedom in deciding whether something is a major or minor upgrade. We can penalize off-spec roles by giving -5,000 or something, and it will mean that it will still be better than a pass. But the people will have a very low chance to get the item if someone else needs it. We can also set it that, for example, off-spec roles will have the same chance to get the item. A core raider off-spec can be the same as, for example, member or casual raider minor upgrade, something like that. Major bid and minor bid, we can forget these for a moment. These are for a DKP version of the add-on, which is not used at the moment. Item rarity to register. Essentially, when you get an item that is supposed to be given by this add-on, it checks whether the item is of sufficient rarity, so we don't get spammed by loot windows for uncommon items or for trash. And this one is important. It's the eye level coefficient. It determines how important is the difference between the eye level of the item that a person is rolling for and what they already have. If you make it large, it will mean that the item level difference will be very important. If you set it to 0, it means that the add-on will not consider this at all. If you set it to 1, for example, it means that if I have an item level 800 item and I roll for 805, it means it will give me a +5 to my roll. So these are the options, and the important thing is that it's the master looter who sets this up. The raiders themselves can set whatever they want in this table, but it will not count. It's always the master looter's settings that are important. Okay, so let's go kill boss. Right, this was epic. So here we open, and we have 2 items which are both ignored because they are below the minimum rarity that is registered by the add-on. So I will change it now. To register rare items as well. Okay, now you see we have these toughened serrated hide gloves. This one is not counted at all because it's a token and we decided to use Suicide Kings for tokens. So, but this is an item of equipment. It shows the item level. You can click this to get tooltip. And here I can decide whether it's a major or minor upgrade for me. So let's say for me it would be an off-spec roll. As you see here, this is a debug message. It says I roll -6,182. This is what I see here. In the range 373 to 730. This is the range that's determined by my rank and the fact that it's an off-spec roll. Adjusted by, this is, I got -6,651 because I already have a much higher item equipped in the same slot. Okay, so now I'll roll with my second character here. On Hippolyta, as you can see, it was a major upgrade.